You all have probably seen, or at least heard, about the movie The Wolf of Wall Street, in which the main character, Jordan Belfort, enters the world of sales and eventually becomes a man who earns tens of millions of dollars a month. So you've probably wondered how it all started, but in order for you to understand everything, we have to start from the very beginning. Jordan's first experience with selling happened when he was very young, when he and his friend were selling Italian ice treats on the beach to local beachgoers. In his first summer of selling these ice treats, he managed to sell $20,000 worth of these ice treats. After a few years, when Jordan entered his 20s, he started a door-to-door meat selling business. And in just the first week of this business, he managed to sell 5,000 pounds of meat in just 1 week of work. This business proved that Jordan is a very talented salesman and that he definitely knows what he's doing. After several years of work and increasing his sales skills, Jordan founded Stratton Oakmont. In this company, his main money-making strategy was using penny stocks. Penny stocks are stocks of a company with a very low market cap. These companies are generally not worth over $100,000, so their stocks are traded for just a few pennies. So the value of such stocks can be up to $2 a share, or $5 in some cases. These offers look very attractive to new investors, that you can increase your money if the stock goes up just a few cents. Here is an example. When you buy a penny stock for 2 cents a share, the stock starts to grow and you sell it the next week for 10 cents, and you have 5 times your invested money. The problem with these small penny stocks is that most of them will never go up, and there is no way to predict which ones will go up. So in the end, buying these penny stocks is just betting on the stock market. So with all that worry, it's very hard to sell these stocks to anyone. Because of that, these companies often offer a commission of up to 50% if you manage to sell their stocks to somebody. Companies like these also often offer large discounts to investment companies such as Stratton Oakmont in order to motivate them to find investors who will invest in their stocks. Jordan saw an opportunity here in selling these stocks, so he would first build credibility with investors, and then he would offer them to invest in penny stocks. So Jordan started selling blue stocks, or some stocks from companies that have a very good reputation. So when Jordan succeeds in selling such safe stocks to investors and makes them some money, he would call them again to invest money. But now not in safe stocks, but in penny stocks. And it was successful. Most investors believed him and invested in these stocks. And like that, Jordan wrote scripts to his associates so that they could also get people to invest in these penny stocks. And that's how they managed to earn even up to a few $1,000s a day. However, the way Jordan made his greatest fortune was the pump and dump scheme. Let me explain to you how this scheme works. Let's say that a seller, in this case Jordan Belfort, has an unsafe penny stock, which he bought a lot of under other people's names at very low price. He will tell people to invest in that penny stock. Because of his very good sales skills and previously built credibility, people will believe and invest in this stock. After many people invest in this stock, the value and price of the stock jumps drastically. And while it is at the peak of its value, Jordan will sell his stock. And since he invested first and owns the majority of this stock, all the money goes to him. After he sold all his holdings of this stock, its value dropped drastically, and all the people who invested money, they lost it all. That's why this scheme is called pump and dump. Using this strategy, Jordan managed to earn up to $50 million a year. Pump and dump scheme is a fraud, but after all, actually 95% of this business of his was legal. But due to not so much ethical behavior on the part of Stratton Oakmont, federal prosecutors and SSEC officials did not consider Stratton Oakmont a real Wall Street company. In fact, the AC was very strict and launched an investigation from the very opening of the company in 1989 to see what was actually happening in this company. Eventually, Jordan was prosecuted by the FBI, and the investigation lasted until the closing of this company in 1996. But that is already topic for some other video.